Hi, Matthew Lloyd here. I would like to thank you for giving me the chance to record this video and talk to you, let you know a little bit about me. Uh, I'm going into my junior year at Michigan State University. I am a varsity athlete on the wrestling team, and this past winter, I was accepted into the Eli Broad College of Business. This summer, I was chosen to be a research assistant in the Beacon Center for Evolution and Action at MSU. Through this position, I have trained to be able to be proficient in Python programming and data/business analysis, which lends me many relevant and useful skills. Uh, the first question you have asked me about to is to explain a leadership situation I was put into. This one, it's a little bit older, but it's one of my favorites. It's from my time in high school when I was in the Boy Scouts of America. I was trying to get my Eagle Scout, and to do this, I had to complete a large service project to earn this honor. For my Eagle Scout project, I chose to make two little free libraries for the Delta Township District Library and my community. To do this, I had to be granted permission by the township, earn permits, fundraise, plan, and manage a group of 10 or more young scouts throughout the entire project so it could be successfully completed. This was a lot of hard work since many of the scouts, like I said, were young, had never worked on an Eagle Scout project before, and did not have very much experience completing many of the tasks I was asking them to do. So I really wasn't allowed to work on the actual project myself. I had to show them how to do it, and through that, we were able to complete it. And because of the hard work and donations of money, time, and manpower, we successfully completed my service project, and now the township has two beautiful little free libraries. Now, the next question was to tell you a time when I was innovative. At my previous job, in the summer of 2017, my boss had hired a professional tree remover service to cut down this large cottonwood tree on one of his properties. But the service only completed part of the job in the period they were hired, and they left many large immovable logs in their place. As property manager, I was tasked with completing the rest of the project by finding a way to remove the logs. My first solution was to use chainsaws and then cut the logs into removable pieces to be loaded onto the trailer. This method worked for many of the smaller logs, but we made no headway with the larger immovable ones. After contemplating a solution and trying to find help with the help of a coworker, we were able to make a contraption and successfully remove the logs from the property to be able to put them onto a large trailer bed and take them to a log splitting service for us. My idea was we took these two tractors and we practically made a sled out of some leftover wood and chains so that we could put these large 500-pound pieces of logs onto the wood beds and move them onto the trailer without much force being put into it. We successfully completed that, and because of our collaboration, now a time I collaborated effectively with the team is the Big Ten Wrestling Championships were held at Michigan State University this past year. We were tasked with the cleanup of the wrestling mats and other supplies once the tournament was over. I was unable to compete due to injury, so my coach asked me to gather a group of my remaining teammates and have them help the other workers quickly clean the stadium. With only a few of my teammates left, many realizing we were going to get tasked with cleaning up, so they left. We designated ourselves, I designated us into pairs, and we were able to effortlessly clean, remove, and store the equipment used at the championships. Thanks to our help, the workers at the Breslin were actually able to quickly complete the cleanup, and it's one of the quickest tournament cleanups that they've had. Next, I'll tell you about a time when I creatively solved a problem. This past summer, at the beginning of my internship, we were split in at the Beacon Center for Evolution in Action at MSU. We were split up into different teams with 4 members in each team. There was supposed to be one member who was very experienced with writing code, and then the other members had varying experience. But also, how we were split up was by introvertedness and extrovertedness. So there's supposed to be 2 extroverts and 2 introverts in every group, so that we can learn how to talk and get information out of people who might be a little bit different than us. I was seen as one of the more extroverted people, so I was tasked with trying to keep everyone on task and get everyone to talk, while the person with the most experience in our group was very introverted and had his own ideas. And we were tasked with trying to make a basic program to play a game, and the most experienced introverted person wanted to make an advanced original Zelda type game, but the rest of us wanted to make a more racing type game since it was easier and we did not have as much experience as him. But this person, he had his ideas set on this. That's all he wanted to do. He would not take anything else into consideration. Well, after talking with him, taking him aside, I was able to convince him and actually explain to him why, because he could not understand our point of view at all. I was able to say to him, like, hey, you're the smartest one here. You know what you're doing. You know, kind of flatter him up and make him realize that he needs to bring it down a notch and help us become better because we don't know as much as what we're doing, and teach us. So after that, he was able to help us complete the project, and we actually had one of the better looking racing games of all the groups. Now, I thank you for your time. I hope you enjoy this video, and have a great day. Thank you.